Okay, so it's important to go over how we adjusted our strategy and our comp before this fight. So the complaints department team we knew was shorthanded, like 7 or 8 pilots. They had brought the same comp multiple times with no logi, where it was a Balgorn, 2 battleships, and then some support. So we looked at what our comps were like. We have the 2 Rattlesnake comp, which was destroyed, so we would have had to rebuy it, but also the tank on the both snakes relies heavily on capacitor, which would be a problem if they're trying to brawl against a flagship Balgorn. Then we have the Hyperion, but the Hyperion is a single battleship up against 3, and it also requires cap to run its tank, so that wasn't a good plan. The beam comp might have been okay, except that we would have to be really careful to stay out at range. So the remaining one that was ready was the Candid comp, where pretty much all of the major DPS does not require capacitor. So that seemed like the obvious choice. Since we were particularly confident that we knew what the enemy was going to bring, we decided to make some minor modifications to the comp, because its original design was to have 4 interceptors that all rush the logi and allow the rest of the comp to get on top of it and then to just brawl it out after that. But since we weren't expecting logi, we took 2 of the interceptors and turned them into bombers, because we are very confident we're going up against battleships, so we can do good DPS with good application to them and also stay out at range and not have to worry about the newts from the Balgorn. And then the other modification was to add extra tank to the Damnations so that they can go straight in and take all the punishment from the battleships. And then we also have Wardestin switching from a Guardian to an Oneros with a large rep, so he can sit back, not be affected by the newts, and rep the overtanked Damnations who will be right up there in the brawl. So you can see the theme here was generally to set ourselves up so that we could just ignore the neuting from the Balgorn. We kept the 2 Maledictions as sort of screeners / general purpose tacklers. If the enemy brought some tackle, the Maledictions could go grab it. All the Candid ships have a substantial drone base, so we can shoot our drones off onto whatever the Maledictions have tackled. And also the Sacrileges have smart bombs, so we can smart bomb off enemy drones. So we had all the tools, we had the right type of DPS, enough of it, we had good tank, we had a very solid plan to deal with everything we expected to face. And as you'll see, we did face exactly what we were expecting, but I'm going to try to demonstrate in this video how it all fell apart. Okay, guys. Okay, let's do battle comms here. The 2 Damnations, we have scrams, so we can grab 2 battleships. So are we going to have to grab the Balgorn? Or are we getting the other 2?
I think the Balgorn won't move anyway.
Okay. If he does, should I be watching for it and grab him?
If he does, someone needs to scram him. Keep him from neuting.
Okay. Once I'm settled, I'll do my best to have them both locked and watch, and I'll like cycle my scram. I guess if by that time a Malediction can come in or something, we might be able to add a bit more tackle to the brawl. So there was some talk of the Balgorn not moving, because in past matches I guess they had all warped to 0, and then the fight had happened at close range, so it didn't need to move. Maybe it didn't have a prop. We're kind of speculating. And then also it's a little bit unclear. We didn't really designate 100% who was going to hold the Balgorn down, because obviously we need to make sure we're controlling its position so that Wardestin can stay away from it and continue to rep throughout the match. That was a critical part of this plan. So I think this was our biggest planning failure, not having a designated person to hold that Balgorn down the whole match. Okay, let's talk about what we're going to do here.
Comment ça s'appelle les trucs de Mario qui tuent Mario?
William, can we just battle comms now?
Je m'appelais Boozer de Mario Peter.
Okay, our interceptors are going to let us know if we need to put drones on one of their small ships, right?
First we are going to screen, and
yes.
If they don't have any screening, and if they have anything that we can tackle while being safe, like Kitsune, Griffins, or I don't know, bombers, we'll let you know.
Okay. Damnations are going to go, when the time is right, we're going to go in and just get on top of the battleships. and go full rage ammo. And try to force them to shoot us.
We shouldn't make the same mistake as last time. We need to focus the big DPS and the less tank.
Yes.
Not the Balgon.
Just ignore the Balgon.
Yeah.
Small,
The comp
small
is made to ignore the Beltborn. So you can hear that we've talked most of the strategy through, and I should also mention that we were expecting the Balgorn to start at 0, which is why we were a little bit loose on who was going to tackle it. We figured someone could grab it very early in the match.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think seriously they won't try to rush or stuff like that. I think they're just gonna pretty much stay close to each other and don't move and wait us to attack.
Well, we don't know yet. They might not even bring a Balgorn.
Oh yeah, we don't know. Maybe.
But if they
Well,
do
the plan
that,
was
then we
just,
can just pull range and apply our DPS from range. They all
They were doing that though.
Okay.
It's probable that they will bring the Balgorn, but it's not sure.
Last time
we've banned the Mercurial and Vindicator, so their Balgon comp will probably be crippled.
Last time they hadn't. They have not Logi, right?
They never had Logi.
Yeah, they are
And
relying
what
heavily
if
on.
this time they have?
They are heavily relying on remote drones, so small bombs are going to be important.
On peut s'adapter s'ils ont un Logi. Ils sont pas très bons.
Je pense qu'on peut peut-être passer au travers du DPS.
C'est
Sur un BS.
Ouais. Bah le truc c'est qu'ils ont un Logi, la compo sera vachement différente, donc ils seront pas habitués parce qu'ils l'ont jamais train déjà. Il y aura moyen de tacler Logi.
C'est ça.
Okay, if they have a Logi, we can use maybe our maledictions, but we can also have the maledictions hold down the battleships, and the entire comp just moves around them and chases the Logi.
Oh, my screen is black.
Well,
what
depends
the
if they
fuck?
have a lot of
Tag.
TP
If
star.
they have a lot of
Teleported.
tactics, we need to
Alright,
protect
shut
the
up.
number.
Teleported.
Okay, so just
Bombers, unstack your gun for more overheat.
Yeah, that's not how it works. But okay.
TP.
De quoi? Mais si, ça marche.
Non, c'est sur ta fiche UFT. Enfin, c'est pas ta fiche, ta fiche de fitting quoi.
De quoi?
okay.
Tu sais, moi j'ai un utility slot vide entre chaque torpedo quoi.
Ah, moi aussi.
Okay, we have
Ouais,
a
bah j'ai
black.
fait pareil.
Guys, we have a
Mais
black.
du coup, tu
sacrilege.
crames pas toute la gamme.
Chut, s'en fout.
We have a black
Sur le
sacrilege.
toit, Rufus.
We have a black damnation.
Oh,
That's right.
damn, you the traitor.
Black and white, GG.
Dama, you can swap your damnation to
Alright.
skin now, isn't it?
Because it's Black Legion and
You can
White
still
Legion.
buy it.
Okay.
Wait, no, you can't buy it.
Shh.
Oh,
Wait,
wait,
no.
no.
Guys,
Let's focus.
Contract them. You can activate remote.
Let's focus.
I'm not doing it. So
Okay,
let's. I'm checking links. Links are going up. Nelly, go with your links.
Okay, good. In local, we are 22. There might be 8. How many GMs there?
3 GM,
And
the
one
agency guys.
agency.
We are 22 now.
Ils sont 8 en fait.
Okay, watch for local instructions, guys. Damnations, we're going to 20, is that right?
30, no?
Yep, ils sont 8.
Okay, they are 8. So I think Urban of Mac on Vandy.
We should go 30.
Yeah.
Okay, 30.
Make
Does everyone know their warp ranges
Finishing?
right now, guys?
The voter and Daenerys are going 50.
30.
Sacrilege is going 30.
Okay.
Malediction is 30.
30, yes.
Bombers are 50.
Okay, so it's the same as the beam cup then. Everyone's happy with your drones, your modules, we're all good?
It's too late anyway.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you
Can I
if you
drop
group
mobile
your drones.
depot and profit?
Okay, we go warped battle
Okay.
arena. Okay, I'm warping at 30.
Bomber warping at 50 to battle arena 1.
Sacrilege at 30.
Okay, let's pick a damage type when we see them.
They didn't know that yet.
So there's not too much to say at this point. You can hear from our comms most of what we're talking about and preparing for, trying to be organized. Everyone seems pretty confident with what we're doing.
Alright, let's do a text on links.
Okay, my links are going up.
Up.
Alright, say reduction. Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm shutting them off until the countdown.
Yeah.
I have
and,
extremely dank resist in my malediction, my things.
Okay. They're really slow, so they're in battleships.
yeah.
Or they're getting TP'd to 0. So even this early, we're talking about how long it's taking for them to warp and the penalty they might incur from it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But sure, because anyway we have two kites there.
C'est qui le Joe?
Jackdaw.
Oh,
Two
that's their
jackdaws.
comp.
Ok, tout
Became
Jackdaw,
at 50.
expected.
Jackdaws are at 50.
Light missile jackdaws.
Oh, the GM thought they weren't warping.
The text is different than it had been. Most of the GM's communication in local is like copy and paste instructions, but now we're starting to see clearly manually typed chat from the GM.
What the fuck?
They may get
Oh my
TP'd
god.
to 0.
TP to 0. TP to 0.
Please forfeit.
Then that would mean that their Jackdaws can't screen us if they get TP'd to 0. Then the damnations go straight in.
No, with
I
that.
want to be TP'd in style. I want to get TP'd in at 0.
They are warping the jackdaws first, so they know where to warp because of that.
That's why they... KitKat called it there. They were illegally scouting with their Jackdaws to see if, for example, we brought a full hull cheese at 0, they wouldn't want to bring their battleships in at 0. But since we've got this candid thing, they come in at 0 as usual.
Ok,
Preventing from
expected
doing
comp. Tout blood
Et
expected,
ça,
by the way.
ça, on peut se plaindre du fait qu'ils warpent d'abord les jackdaws ensuite le reste.
Mega Navy.
Exactly.
Alright, cool. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, now should we
You got
kill the Brutix Navy, though, to get rid of the links?
Yes.
Okay, and damage type for Brutix Navy. So finally the rest of their comp shows up. It's pretty much exactly what we expected. It's warping in at 0 as we expected. So everything is going according to plan up to this point. But their sketchy warp in did not go unnoticed, so we pointed out to the GM in local.
Let me find which one they have the links on.
So we are burning away then, don't we?
Yeah. High Electrics. That's the Brutix Navy who has links.
Okay. So using some killboard intel to determine which Brutix Navy had links was great to decide what target to shoot first, and it would have been fine at this close range. We would have had no problem deciding which one to shoot, but as you'll see, when things get split up, it causes an issue having predetermined that primary instead of picking one based on the situation once the match gets going. And damage type?
EM or Explo.
Explosive. can just range
Megatrons are running blasters. Please confirm that.
I mentioned in a previous recap that I didn't think we checked guns enough, but I can see here that we did actually check in almost all the matches.
Confirm it to me, I'm not sure. British navies have blasters also.
Yes,
Yeah, those are
neutrons.
blasters. Those are neutrons.
Balgorn has no gun.
Yeah, as usual.
Okay.
Mauler is
As
being fitted.
expected.
So
I think
we
those are
back
quad
up
lights.
at first.
Is the Mauler being fitted or is it Pulse? I think it's beam.
Actually sounds like everyone but me was looking at weapons, so I guess I could have been doing more than that, but at this point I had a lot of other things going through my mind. Okay,
Those are beams.
we have to be
Those are
careful,
beams.
guys. We need to not let our sacrileges die. So sacrileges need to burn away faster than damnations so that the damnations can grab the mega navies. So I warned the sacrileges to stay away at first because they're a much easier kill than the damnations. So obviously if we all rushed in together, they'd be the clear primary for the enemy. But the problem with this is that we didn't talk through the use of smart bombs. So we needed to have that in our minds ready to have the sacrileges rush in to bomb off any logistics drones, which is exactly what the enemy had, and we were out of position and slow to react and get those smart bombs in there to blow them off. So I'm gonna grab Kip if they do burn hard for us.
You want me to grab the other one?
Yeah, you grab unskilled one.
Unskilled.
So still being in the mindset that we're going to fight them here at 0, we're talking about who's going to tackle who, and we don't designate someone to grab the Balgorn because we think we'll be able to react to it before it gets out of control. But we're going to DPS Hilajekis this one, right? Is that right? That's our first target, and then we go for our Mega Navy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ok, William, moi je tracking 10 rue Kipo et toi tu tracking 10 rue Unskilled, ok?
So,
Okay.
on the malediction, we protect the Oneros, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, you're just going to burn away, and if a Brutix Navy comes close, you just
Yeah,
run and wave him.
Brutix Navy or Mauler. We also,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
also, guys,
Also,
watch for
out
the
for
jackdaws. Yeah, watch for the jackdaws. Also, hollandaise might be able to snipe at jackdaws if they're.
Yeah,
They get
Jackdaw's
closer.
gonna be
Yeah.
a problem for malediction.
Not so much because we've got really dunk resist, so the jackdaws are not going
Yeah,
to be
Yeah.
able to kill
Bombers.
us.
Be careful about getting too far away from war, though. In general.
It's fine. I've large reps. Can rep out to 60.
Okay.
Good.
Or don't take them, please.
Okay, for the Sakila, we get back on shelter and everything.
So other than the few things I've mentioned that we failed to prepare, all the other little details seem very well prepared. Everyone knows what they're doing, and we're just waiting for the match to start.
All right, let's go.
Well, wait for the countdown.
Yeah, wait
Don't
for the
move.
countdown, of
Do
course.
not do anything.
Stop speaking local, please.
Yeah.
If they don't get banned, it's not unfair. They just understand the game.
Just
better. So
stop.
just make sure we do it next time.
Bon, c'est quoi les primaries, les gars? Parce que j'ai pas suivi, j'étais occupé à Château.
Okay.
Torpedo bomber.
This is the DPS primary. I just broadcasted
yeah.
him. We're gonna kill him,
torpedo bombers, you
then
have
we're
to
gonna
kill that
kill
guy, too.
a different. We're gonna kill a Mega
Okay,
Navy
so we
next.
kill the Brutix
Yeah.
Navies and Mega Navies and
Yep.
something. Okay.
Brutix
Save
Navy, then
Frank's almost for
both
last.
Mega Navies, and then at that point we should be totally fine to survive.
Mhm.
Oh.
Ah ouais.
Oh my god, are they gonna get penalized?
Ariel est tellement pris à shit de sorte régulière.
Please, please.
Just don't say anything else.
Don't say anything.
Yeah,
It
don't say
is
anything
it
for
is
now.
true that what they did was against the rules. So the review is okay, but let's not talk anymore. If Logibro's looking at it, just leave it alone.
Hey, he's gonna move him.
Oh, but we kind of want them at 0. Or, oh no, I guess we.
So jackdaws at 0. So basically the jackdaws
The
going to
jackdaws
0.
get moved to 0. Yeah.
So I was questioning whether we'd want them to be moved away from 0 because we had just finished sort of finalizing our game plan for how to approach the current positioning. And at first we think Logibro is just going to move the jackdaws into 0, not move the whole fleet out to where the jackdaws are.
Should maybe try to OS them, huh?
No, we
Yes.
don't have enough how fast strike to one-shot the jackdaw.
It's
But
not.
we
They
can
don't have
kill
logi.
them.
Well,
You can't kill
They
TCVs
don't
with
have
them.
logi. You just shot at them.
We can kill them anyway. We can kill
be
them
an-
because we've got 2 maledictions, so we'll take care of the tackle and you can
Okay, we'll
just
see.
shoot them off.
To be honest, the Jackdaw were better at 100 kilometers than at 0.
Yes.
yeah, I know.
Well, that's what you guys get for fucking paddling.
Yeah, no shit. Little do we know, it's actually going to be much worse than that.
Donc, comme quoi, pleurer, c'est toujours
They just
utile.
wanted to make sure that there wasn't some fucking crazy brawl comp sitting at 0.
That's true.
Let them
If we
try,
were
but
hull
all this
cheese.
doesn't help them anyway.
If we were
Yeah,
Hull
yeah.
Cheese, we would have just grabbed onto them and.
Yeah, but exactly.
They stopped the stream.
Where are their ships being moved?
I don't know what's going to happen here.
I don't see anything.
Please put them out of the arena.
Now he's gonna argue with the GM because, like,
Alright. Just stay quiet, stay quiet. No, don't chat in any other channels as well.
Yeah, just don't say anything. Let them get that armor on hull. T'inquiète pas.
No, we don't want to rewarp. You've seen our comp.
Yeah, no shit.
Don't say anything.
Ah putain, avec un peu de chance, ils vont foutre tous leurs blesses à 50.
Non, non.
Ouais, vous réduire la
En
chute,
général, ils
surtout.
warp tout à 0 dans ces cas-là. Mais le mieux, en fait, ce serait qu'ils dégagent juste les Jackdaw du field.
Non, ils vont tout mettre genre missile, mi-armor, mi-hull. On va gagner grâce à ça et on aura du 7.
Mais
I'm
pourquoi
gonna
tu
be-
dis ça?
C'est dans les règles.
if they have to redo this and those jackdaws get fucking like
Non,
tackle
il a
on
dit
us,
qu'il
I'm
allait
gonna be
bouger
so
les
pissed.
Yeah, I know.
Il a dit qu'il allait bouger les chips, il a pas dit qu'il allait les...
They
What?
They declared war against us.
What the fuck? Why are you laughing?
Il nous a déclaré la guerre.
Oh, what's happening?
C'est pas qu'on dise
Oh,
bombe
let's
pour 2
roll
heures.
on
Hein.
field.
What's that?
There's a Polaris
Bros,
brigade
just decloak.
on field.
Oh,
Primary the Polaris?
just wait, just wait.
Getting a Polaris kill me would be
Literally don't say anything. Just wait, he'll sort it out.
What the fuck?
So if somebody's talking to him, they'll complain that we got war decked. We're offended that you're seeking reprisal because of game mechanics.
Tellement
Cheat,
worth
not
it.
fine.
Okay, let's talk quickly. If they decide to move all their battleships back, we'll all load Javelin, we'll move forward a bit, and then we'll run away once they get into about 40 kilometers so that we're hitting them constantly and they have to run us down. Do you see what I'm saying? Because our missiles will hit them the whole time. That will give us a little extra time before. So we do start to talk a bit about how to adjust our strategy here, but we start to get pretty distracted by what's going on in local.
Ouais, il s'énerve.
Oh putain, il est bête, c'est shit.
Oh les crétins.
What?
Eh, franchement, mais honnêtement, maintenant on peut perdre, j'en ai plus rien à foutre.
He's over here screaming at the GM.
Even worse is screaming at Legibro.
Oh le con.
What just happened on grid?
Nothing.
Mahler's back.
See, the-
Mahler's back.
the-
Mahler
The
back.
Moller has been moved at 100 km.
Oh, he might be moving them all then.
Oh, he's moving them all to 50 kilometers.
That's...
It's good.
Maybe?
That's
That's
that's really
awesome.
good because I don't
Sucks.
think the Balgon has prop mods. I guess.
Oh, it has a micro-warfare.
Better if they lost one ship at 0.
So those were two critical points just mentioned. They're getting their entire fleet moved back to 50, and the Balgorn has a micro-warp drive.
If it's just the Mauler, we are really... Oh,
There is Logibro at 0. Hello.
yeah. No, if the Mauler gets moved out, that's great, because that's one less screener for us.
Mhm.
Salt!
Nice.
Go on, keep arguing with him. Keep arguing.
Move one of these fucking Brutixes back.
Move one of the Megatron back.
Oh.
Wow, I just dumped my 20-minute footage so that I could capture all this bullshit, and I hit Control because that's part of my shortcut, and I almost locked something, but locking is disabled, thank God.
Yeah.
I almost locked the
All right.
Brutix.
They do have adaptive hardeners. Reactive
Sacrilege, dude.
Reactives, yes.
So no,
So
they're
They will
balanced.
just move one ship.
Okay, so what I'm saying is they have reactive, so like a sacrilege should pick a scourge instead of explosive.
Should a
'Cause-
Damnation go EM?
No. It's either a scourge or Nova. It's either of the two, but as long as it confused their partners.
Get wrecked.
Et viens, on le reporte tous après. En menace IRL et tout.
So you can see Logibro's explanation in local. Normally the rule is if you don't warp in time, your entire team is teleported to 0 because that generally puts you in the most vulnerable position. But since they warped in at 50 to scout and then came to 0 anyway, obviously they wanted to be at 0. So Logibro's ruling was to put them at an undesired position, which would be all the way back at 50 where their scouts originally landed.
Où ça y est, IRL.
Regarde ce Frugus qui vient de poster.
Je vais envoyer un mail à Logibro après. Je les screen.
Tu peux juste screen aussi. Hein. De toute façon, c'est dans les logs. Puis on va indiquer à côté.
I like how it's like
Well,
basically they're trying to use the
GM
excuse
log
like,
is bannable, so don't do something stupid.
Bye
they
bye.
moved the bound.
God. They're so fucked. They are so fucked.
Okay.
Well, let's kill him first.
Okay.
I need declass. Alright, okay. You just flipped.
Oh, he's
Okay,
gonna
let's-
keep arguing.
Okay, let's focus.
Please stop arguing. If
Oh,
we keep
guys, we
arguing,
got-
I'm just gonna
we-
get their whole fleet teleported out or
He's-
something.
Okay,
He's the
let's
developer,
focus.
he
Let's
can't
focus.
Yeah, it's battle comms now.
Focus, focus.
We now have have the tactics. We know what's happening, so let's decide what we're gonna do differently here.
Alright.
I'm gonna load Javelin.
Balgorn's completely gone.
I could
In
go
one of
for
the
a
mega
tackle on
babies
one
too.
of the Brutix. We could go, the two malediction could go for a tackle on the two Brutix, for
Wait,
example,
wait,
and stay
wait,
at
wait.
this
Yeah.
range,
Move shit.
and then you will be safe from the Balgon newts
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
because of
you
the
will
ball.
move
Because
the
of
whole
ball.
team at 100 km.
at 50 Oh, okay.
We keep moving their ship. I think
Yes.
the whole team will be at 100 km.
That's right. That's what's gonna happen. So everyone
Okay.
load Javelin.
And we are just gonna slowly.
Can you
approach
log,
Yeah.
can you
Okay.
log the mission right now?
I don't know.
In my opinion, the 4 missile ships should move forward a little bit, put some distance
Hey,
between us
Nemesis.
and Logic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you record just the log, please, so I can post them later?
Wait, logical log.
I-
You can just
Back?
copy
Oh,
local later.
too bad.
Yeah,
J'ai fait une tonne de push arrière.
Bombers load range, load,
J'ai fait
load
200
Nova.
push sur le
Moi,
LG.
je veux
Okay,
la
battle
vidéo
comms,
pour voir un
guys.
truc qui pop et
Bombers,
qui rigole.
bombers
Guys.
faction and range scripts. Okay.
Which type of ammunition we take
Oh,
the
God.
damage?
Okay, guys, let's talk about. We're about to fight. We still need to win this. It's not a guaranteed win.
Yes.
Yeah, but now we
No.
don't have to commit. We can still let them come.
They could just argue themselves out of this match though. Still, like it's
It's-
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
true.
just go
That's
for a
what they're
forfeit.
doing.
Actually, they are.
I've got Nova Javelin loaded in my damnation.
Ditto here.
Me too.
Sec.
So I'm gonna pulse forward at least 20 kilometers to get out to about 40 for more. And screeners are gonna watch what's going on. If their tackle comes in hard, we'll just back away and maybe snipe it a little bit. If their Brutix gets close enough, quickly enough, then we'll primary it, obviously, as previously planned. This guy, Heil. So we do talk through a bit of an adjustment to our tactics, but now it's going to involve a lot more positioning instead of just having the enemy right in front of us and us just going and doing whatever we want to them. And we're also a bit thrown off and less focused because of what's been going on in local.
C'est probably don't move.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
One
Okay,
second.
let's get ready here.
Links up.
So
Link's
we
going
wait
up.
and we push to...
No, we
Two.
we push a bit. Not
We push
too
a bit.
fast.
Don't-
Not
too
too
much
much. Yes,
also,
be very
yeah.
careful how far
Stay
forward
close
you're
to
going to
the
go here.
animals.
Il y a un
Just
gars qui
zoom
vient
back.
de dire
Look back.
t'as parié sur le sel, sur la
Links on.
bête, t'as gagné.
Links on, Hardeners on. Let's go.
Links on run.
Battle comm, stop joking.
Ok, toi, tu disruptes Unskilladon, hein?
Il est trop loin, je peux pas.
Quand tu pourras, tu le feras. Ok, go, go.
Okay, pulsing forward.
Brutix primary.
Ok, Jack Doe are locking me.
So you can see I don't even bother to lock the Balgorn at first because it's so far away, it's not an imminent threat at this point.
Don't come too close.
Ok, Jack Doe are redboxing me.
Which one?
Thank you much.
Holy shit, no!
Both of them.
I knew right away from the tone of Flanders' voice that it was a disconnection.
Are you serious? Can you hear me? Hello?
What?
Yes.
Holy shit, I just socketed. Are you serious?
Scram him! Scram him!
Who?
Scram me! Flander!
Scram Flander. Scram Flander, Hollandaise. So with the threat of losing a sacrilege from a disconnection, my focus is completely thrown off and I'm not paying anywhere near enough attention to what's going on with the enemy fleet.
Hollandaise, scram Flander.
I'm
Now.
locking. He's scrammed.
Okay,
Okay, I'm logging
Halijerks, primary. So with Flanders scrammed, there's nothing left to do but hope that he can log back in. So I quickly try to refocus on the task at hand and call out the predetermined Navy Brutix primary, but Having been distracted, no one seemed to notice that the other Navy Brutix was much, much closer. It was easily the better primary, and we could have dunked it before the rest of the engagement continued. It's possible that the first Navy Brutix saw that we were yellow boxing him, or maybe he just flew that way on purpose because he had the link. He stayed back a bit, but either way, he was way out of range, and we kept shooting him for way too long and didn't react to the situation.
Holy shit, that was horrifying. I'm
With
locked
the
in.
primary.
War's being neuted by Frag Solo.
And there's the first call from War Destin that he's getting neuted by the Balgorn. It happened that quickly, that early in the match. No one was tackling it. Flander was still DC'd. Full spaghetti mode. Our execution was a mess in the first part of the match.
Yes, with the primary.
Primary's the fucking
Hyloject.
Navy.
Pilots in the Brutix Navy.
He's staying back. They're sending the Megatron up front. We need to fucking kill one guy. Kill him now.
I'm logging back in.
Can I unlock you?
Okay, I'm going for
No, not yet.
tackle on Kip.
Skillet is scramble.
Tackle on Victor. Tackle on Victor.
I'm gonna tackle on Skid.
You can hear us trying to pull it together and calling out our tackle and spreading it as planned.
Alright, I'm locked. I'm in.
Alright, go. Cool.
Okay,
scramble on
Kip. Scramble on Kip.
Flame.
Focus fire on
Aria, I
Hyloject.
need reps, Aria. Bombers.
I know.
I need a fleet.
I'm being neuted.
Flander's just getting logged back in. The fight is fully underway. Now I'm distracted trying to get him back into fleet.
Get him in wet by Victor.
Fleet me.
Who's we
I'm in.
shooting
Who are we
Fister or
shooting? Who are we
Achilles?
shooting?
Hyloject.
Primary.
Hyloject.
I broadcast him
Hyloject.
again.
Is Hylix dead? Is he close?
No.
No, he's in.
No.
Okay,
He's-
switch. Switch to the fucking Megatron that's in your fate.
Kip
Okay.
Duran.
Okay, go for Kipo. I'm taking a lot
Kip
of
is
damage, Aria.
scrammed.
Aria, I need reps, I need
I,
reps.
I don't know if I can rep you.
Let's drone on it, let's drone on me.
The Balgorn is pretty much right in the middle of the brawl now, right beside me, and continues to just fly right past and go right after War. And from this point forward, War is completely neuted by the Balgorn. Nobody tackled it once. Additionally, Flander has just gotten back into the game, and for the first time we're applying all of our DPS, and we've switched to a Mega Navy instead of having already killed a Brutix like a minute ago.
I'm trying to rep you.
Okay,
Being
I
neuted by
did.
that fucking guy.
And then there goes Arya's bomber and a chunk of our DPS.
I did, okay, never mind.
Alright. Did you pick a Megatron? Is he dying?
Yeah, Kip.
Kipo
Yes,
is out.
he's done.
Kip.
We're shooting a Megatron? What?
I got Fraxolo scrammed and webbed.
So you just heard Kit Kat call out that he actually did get a web and scram on the Balgorn at this point, but by now the Balgorn has basically gone past the main brawl and is between us and War Destin, and you're going to hear War Destin say that he's completely neutered out. So it's much too late and we can't execute our original plan anymore. Kip.
He's
Okay.
CV'd.
Primary Kip, Megathron Navy issue. Kip, Megathron Navy issue is primary.
Okay, keep is falling.
Let's do this.
Smart bombs, guys. Smart
Highland
bombs.
Jack
Yeah,
is
hey,
coming in.
use
You
heavy-
get your drone back, on smart
Yeah,
bomb,
using
get your
heavy
drone
red
back.
drones. Use your smart bombs.
Drones on Kirtar and Ejecta. Kirtar on Ejecta. Drones on Kirtar and Ejecta. Smart bombs up. Smart bombs up. So here's the critical call for smart bombs because they've got a ton of logistics drones. We should have had our sacrileges dive in much earlier, like as soon as they launched those drones. Also, I make an effort to keep my drones in the air and do something useful by sending them on one of the jackdaws, and if we had better control over the core and the main fight by this time, we could have had our maledictions grabbing one of their jackdaws. Everyone throws their drones on them while we're smart bombing, and then we're killing the jackdaws so they're no longer a threat to our bombers. Main DPS on Kip.
Kip. Is Kip dead?
He's half armor.
Half dead.
Half armor?
And I'm going down.
I know. I'm fucking full neuted by this Balgorn.
Okay, overload a bit on Mega.
I don't know if I can keep up reps on Nelly.
I'm down.
Okay, we will.
The instant that I hear Nelly go down, I go to rearrange the fleet, and there's a bit of a delay because of the session change going from ship to pod.
We will
Alright,
not
Nelly's
stay.
down.
Yeah.
Rearranging the
All
We
fleet.
use the fucking DPS.
Kip. Get your
Keep
drone.
your
Massive,
smart
drop
bombs.
Nelly
Keep
from
smart
squad. Drop
bombs.
Nelly from squad.
Keep smart bombing. Drop
Yeah,
Nelly
keep
from
smart
squad
bombing,
before-
there is a shitload of drones. Smart bomb, overload the smart bomb, fuck.
It's
And be
overloaded.
on them. You don't smart bomb all of them, you need to smart bomb the fuck out of them.
Rufus, get out. Rufus, get
I
out.
can't
Keep-
I'm fucking scrum.
Okay, overload
Alright,
so.
we're locked in. Let's go.
Overload.
For
Come on,
Desti,
keep going.
the logi
Kip is still
almost
primary. I don't do a very good job of managing my cap here while being neuted. I should have set my cap booster to not auto-repeat so that I could manually click it and then click the links and hardener very quickly and just do that on demand.
Is Damascus going to get reps or not?
There's still
I'm
too much
trying.
drone. Keep smart bombing. Keep smart bombing.
I'm soon going to have to run away from Paxolo actually.
Are you guys loading Rage?
Yes.
Okay,
I got
Yeah.
Rage loaded.
I'm gonna.
Get to fucking max DPS ammo.
I'm
It's a
taking
fucking
a
core.
frag solo. Okay, Kit Kat, you can go out. I'm gonna tackle
Kip
the
is
frag
in
solo.
structure. Kip is in structure.
Well,
Okay,
Damascus
Damascus is down.
Okay, yes,
Okay.
I've got the scrum on the background.
No, not the background. Go for the other
Kip
DPS.
is
No, mais I mean,
Kip is in
man,
structure. Kip
Okay,
is in
I've-
fucking structure.
Mega.
So have a look at this wide shot. I had been zoomed in most of this match and had been doing a really bad job of watching what was going on in the field. You can see that's the Balgorn up in the top left. He's basically right beside Wardestin, nowhere near the main brawl. He's doing his job, his one job, which is to completely nuke our logistics while their main core just wrecks us. And our one job was to keep that from happening, and we just completely failed to do it.
No! No!
Kill the next Mega after this Mega.
Flame needs reps?
Yes, kill Mega.
Flandre, move out of
We're
there.
almost out of DPS
I
chips
can't.
here.
Nelly, can you rep me?
Alright, we're down to one stack.
Okay, one bomber's out.
It's over.
It's over.
Are we going
It's
to
too
break
much
anything?
HP. No.
You should have go for me, Snake.
So, even
No.
with a big advantage, we are losing.
No,
I don't know
we
why
shouldn't
you
go
guys
for
didn't
Ming
have
Snake
full
on board
DPS on the
then.
Mega.
We did.
we switched.
We switched
Too
off the
many-
Brutix Navy.
Kyop
Yeah.
is not dead. We like DPS. Kingdom.
So in my opinion, this was just a disaster of a whole bunch of things going wrong. Everyone's focus was thrown off when Logibro came in and all that crap that was going on in local. Then the enemy fleet gets moved to 50 when we were ready to fight them at 0. We don't have someone designated to screen the Balgorn. And then right at the critical moment where the enemy is rushing us and we need to figure out our screening, Flandre gets disconnected, so we don't have his DPS to start with, and we're all distracted by that. Then we shoot the wrong primary for way too long because we'd already chosen it ahead of time, rather than shooting someone based on position. And then as the fight got underway, nobody scrammed the Balgorn. It was literally the one thing we needed to do, keep it away from Wardestin so that he could rep us and we could sustain the fight. I was close enough to have done it. I'm sure the other candidate ships were close enough. The maledictions could have dove in sooner. It was just a massive failure by pretty much the whole team. Somehow we got so focused on other things that we forgot to do the most critical thing. I definitely feel like we had all the tools we needed. We had a good amount of brawly DPS, lots of tank with the support of a long-range rep. We had smart bombs, we had our own drones, and we had a way to coordinate them all. We had a plan, but things just fell apart. And I think you can hear it in people's voices, the panic and the sense of being flustered when that whole initial maneuver just didn't work out and we didn't end up where we wanted to be.
Am I the only one still alive?
We got.
We got a
We got,
Devoter,
Dusty
Sacrilege,
still alive.
Malediction.
I mean, am I still on the only one on Kip because he's repping?
He's got rep drones on him, that's why.
Well,
Yeah,
we
You
don't
can get
have
smart bombs on him.
we like it
damage,
smart bombs.
so DPS is bad.
What is alive here? Okay, we got the Neros, the Devoter. Okay, Malediction. Yeah, it's fine. 4 minutes left. Yeah, okay. It's kinda arm.
So this comp is so stupid.
Yeah, we should have go for me. Okay.
You should have gone for the snakes.
You know, it's funny is it would have been better if we let them stay where they were instead of
Yeah,
TP'd them out.
yeah,
I
there's
think
too much doing.
I think we should have gone for a scram on their Mega. I mean on their Balgorn, because I was fucking capped out all game.
Yeah, I went for it, but it was too late.
Putain, on a rien tué, c'est moche.
Non.
On a même pas fini le méga.
Non, trop de remote. Ouais,
Hey,
non, on avait pas.
Devoter.
Non, mais on manque de DPS sur cette compo.
What?
Come in, come back in, come back in, come back in. I'm gonna try to run them out of the arena.
You're trying to what?
Run them out of the
No,
arena?
the water is fine. Don't worry, it's not out of the arena.
Yeah, get them to
No,
run out of the arena.
I'm trying to run them. They're all running after me.
Yes! Do it! You have 3 minutes left.
Edge of glory, buddy. Edge of glory.
Make them
help.
don't die.
I'm
I
coming,
need
I'm
the
coming.
voter to
I'm
scram
coming.
someone.
What? The Brutix Navy is gonna get you, Aaron. Watch out.
Yeah,
Turn
spam
right.
the British
Turn
Navy
right.
was running at you.
Yeah, scram
I'm
them.
neutered out.
Make them go die. It's gonna be so fun if you can do it.
I'm at good amounts of cap, and they're not catching up.
Cap booster maybe.
Putain, elle est complètement abusée leur compo. C'est horrible.
Ouais, c'est un vieux rush quoi.
Franchement, on serait allé en rush Hul, on les aurait défoncés.
Non, ils se sont fait TP. Bon, après.
I'm going down here.
Mais ils auraient dû rusher
I know.
aussi, tu sais.
Ouais, non, je sais pas. Je pense qu'on aurait dû prendre des snipes.
On se serait fait défoncer aussi, je pense.
How close are you to
Non.
the edge there were?
Non, ils étaient à 50, on aurait tombé des trucs.
120. Alright, I'm out.
Ouais, bon. Alors,
GG.
Okay, why were you guys still shooting the Brutix Navy?
Because it
He's
was
like
the primary.
60,
Yeah, we
but
should've-
He was 60 km out, all the battleships were coming in.
As
No
soon as
one
he
called to switch.
No, keeping on the British Navy was the right call. The British
Yeah.
Navy was falling, dude. You called for a switch.
Oh,
because
you
were-
should
were
complain
really
about what he
stressed
just
that
said.
it's-
You should complain
it's
about
not-
what he just said.
Okay, sorry. Was the Brutix
You should
actually going
complain.
down?
Are you going to complain
The
about what
British
Frank
was
Solo
actually
just
going
said
down.
local?
Oh yeah, why are you talking local?
Well, what did he say in French there?
He said, "Eat that fucking crier." You should report that.
Was the Brutix going down?
no,
Yes,
it was
he was in
important.
Hul.
Yeah, he was going
Non,
down.
il
He
était
was
sur
less
le
than
Hul
half
quand je
armor.
suis mort.
Yeah, he was. British was going down.
Okay.
Somehow that one didn't get anywhere near as close as the other ones, or the other ships.
He was
Like,
sitting back.
yeah, he sat back, which is why it was hard to hit him. Like by the time we switched, had recently got into range, and we were applying properly to him.
Why we are not TP?
They're making a decision, I guess. Alright, okay, so the Brutix was going down, I made the wrong call. Because I locked him up, he was sitting around the third armor.
Yeah, but he was going to go down. Anyway.
Okay.
And so
I
we
just
switched
saw
back
all the
to-
handships,
to a
like-
Megatron Navy, but the Megatron Navy was even more tanky.
Yeah.
The British
Yeah.
was the right call.
À qui je tiquais le fait que Fraxolo